Hello! Double here and welcome back to Friday Night at Freddy's Fazbear's Frights. Last time we finished the second story, To Be Beautiful. And I just made the point of it being my current least favorite story. Seriously, we spend too much time. Too much fun. I guess maybe South Eldo is supposed to be creepy, but even then it's like you can already have this creepy character on screen or in the book for all the time before you just get used to the creepy character. And I think I've gotten used to it around part 3/4 since I started making a flipping beatbox remix of her song that she sung to Sarah. So it's like the creepiness wore off quickly for me. So yeah, you kind of see the downside. But anyway, now we're starting off with Count the Ways, which is the final FNaF story of the first Fazbear's Frights book. Are you guys excited for the third and final story? Then tuck yourself into bed, because we're gonna get started. Count the Ways. Why is this very persistent? A deep, booming voice said in the darkness. It was hard to tell exactly where it was coming from, but it felt like it was Santa. Cheering Mary, the ice-cold goth girl who's always cheating me to death. Am I right? Who are you? Mary demanded. Where are you? Above her, a large pair of terrifying blue eyes rolled backwards, looking down into the chamber. I'm right here, silly Mary. Me, I should say. You're right here. You're right inside my belly. The belly of the beast, I guess you could say. So, you're the bear? Yep, it's Funtime Freddy. Well, it's on Funtime Freddy. That's the only one I know that has blue eyes and has a compartment. Yeah, that voice I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do Funtime Freddy's voice. Sorry, Karen! I'm sorry if I don't sound right. I'm definitely sorry for Karen. If he ever watches this video, which he probably won't. Melanie wondered if she got fallen asleep after she climbed inside the old wall. If she was daydreaming, it was all too weird. You can't think of me as a friend. Your friend till the end. Because I society at the end is going to be so quick. I don't understand. The stage was getting free across the phone. She tried the door, it wasn't budge. You understand things too, Cherry Millie. You got girls crack me up. All dressed up like professional mourners. So serious all the time. Thinking about them like it's the lead singer of some boy band, and that's when you meet him. He was on his first sight. Well, Merry Christmas, Mary! I'm gonna make your dreams come true. It's not a question of if, but how. What was happening? She was definitely late. How she lost her mind? The kind of the man looks like a character in the Power Bow story. I'd like to get out now, she said. The voice sounded small and shaky. Nonsense! The voice said. You're going to stay in here, all nice and cozy, while we work out how you're going to have your dream taste with death. The choice is all yours. But it will be my pleasure to present you with some options. Options of how to die? Miller felt the cold metallic taste of fear in the back of his throat. Fancies about death were one thing, but this felt like reality. Mary. What a stupid name. She was named after her great-grandmother, Millicent Fitzsimmons. Oh. Oh no! Oh God! Oh God! Her last name is Fritz. It's not the exact spelling, it's Fitz. I don't think that's the exact same spelling as it is in the games. But her last name can be shortened to Fritz. Like Mike Fritz. For the first game. We're just spoiling all the connections here, aren't we? I guess you would need your full name, but still. Oh, that's not a realization. Ah, okay. Okay. But Mary wasn't the kind of name you saddle best with. Cat or dog maybe, but not actual human. Mary's cat was named Annabelle Lee after the dead girl that Popo. But it meant that our Mary's cat had officially a better name than she did. But Mary thought it made sense that her parents would come up with such a ridiculous name. She loved them, but they were ridiculous in a lot of ways. Slightly impactful. The kind of people who would never think what elementary school would be for a little girl who named by was silly. Her parents flipped from job to job, from hobby to hobby, and now it seems from country to country. Over the summer, Mary's dad had a 1 year job in Saudi Arabia. Her mom and dad had given her a choice. She could go with them. It would be like an adventure, her mom kept saying, and be homeschooled, or she could move in with her kooky grandma for the year and start high school. Talk about a lose-lose situation. After lots of crying and raging and sulking, Mary had finally chosen the kooky grandpa option over being still in a foreign country with a well-meaning but unreliable parents. And so now Mary was here in a stranger room in Grandpa's jolly house. She had missed the idea of living in an old, 150-year house where someone had to die at some point. She very well enough. The old problem was it that was filled to the brim with her grandparents' junk. Mary's grandpa was a collector. Lots of people ask questions, of course. Comic books, or gaming cards, or action figures. But Grandpa didn't collect a sticky type of thing so much as accumulate a lot of different things. He was definitely a collector, but a collector of what, Mary wasn't sure. It all seemed very random. Looking around the living room, she could see old license plates and hubcaps hanging on one wall. Old baseball caps and tennis rackets on another. A life-size suit of armor stood guard at one side of the front. door, and a mangy-looking taxidermy bobcat stood at the other side. Its mouth open as fangs burned in immense fashion. One glass in the living room contained nothing but old-Boston baby dolls with tiny teeth and staring at us. They were creepy, and Mary tried to stay away from them. But they would still up sometimes in the night with those little cheap chomping at her. Oh. I guess we just forget about me. Now you have to remember your past. I guess it makes sense. If you're going to die, you're going to relive your whole life story. But here it's kind of taken to a little extreme. Okay, let's find out how Mary lived before she's gonna die. A horrible death. Her new bedroom had been her grandma's sewing room, and it still contained the old sewing machine, even though her grandma died before Mary was born. Grandpa had moved in a narrow bed and addressed it to accommodate Mary and her belongings. And she tried to make her room her own. She dated the bedside language. She tried the doorbell went off. It's like, well, the doorbell go off and I'm door. With a sheer back lazy sea scarf, so it gave up a muted glow. She covered the dresser with dripping candles, and she hung posters of Kurt Carlton, her favorite singer, on the walls. In one poster, the cover design for his album, Wiggle Mortis, Kurt Smith would pay it back with a set of metal fangs. A perfect bead of blood gushing on his chin. The trouble was, though, no matter how much May tried to match the mood decor to her personality, it never quite worked. The sewing machine was there, and the wallpaper was green, and the decorating was tiny pink rosebuds. Even colors caused his face glowing on the wall. There was something about the room that seemed sweet and old lady. Oops on. Oh wait. Oops on. Grandpa called for the bottom of the stairs. This was how he always announced dinner, and yet he had never once served soup. "I'll be there in a minute," Mary yelled back, and we ain't caring whether she ate dinner or not. She dragged herself off the bed and made her way down the stairs slowly, trying not to bump into or trip over any other clutter that seemed to fill every square inch of the space in the house. Mary met Grandpa in the dining room, where the walls were decorated souvenirs with printed with the names of landmarks of different states she visited with Grandma when she was alive. The outer wall displayed well of antique sorts. Mary wasn't sure what those were about. Grandpa was every bit as weird as his questions. His whistling grey hair was always messy and wild, and he always wore the same dicey top. It looked like he could play a wacky adventure in an old movie. Grandpa said, placing a bowl of mashed potatoes on the table. Mary sat her place at the table and surveyed the disgusting meal. Musty looking meatloaf, instant masters hated, and queen spirits that she knew had been packed and frozen in a salt box until he zapped it in the microwave. It was a meal you could eat even if you didn't have tea, which made it so to rent with the town or you have your old person cook for you. Mary loaded her plate with mashed potatoes. They were the only eligible things on the table. Now, make sure you get some meatloaf and spinach too, Grandpa said, touching Gold's screen. You need iron. You always look so pale. I like being pale. Mary her sheer light powder to make her face look even paler in contrast to the black eye. Goldie explained that. Yep, Mary is the cliche black golf girl. You see it every TV show. Just what I needed. Well, Bob says happy now to meatloaf. I'm glad you don't break yourself in the sun like your mother did when she was your age. Still, you could still use a little color in your cheeks. He held out a plaster of meatloaf to her. You know, I don't need meat, Grandpa. Meat was gross, and also nada. Some spinach stern, Grandpa said, doing so long to his face. Pretty alive in it. You know, back when I went to do a little bit of cooking, I kept this. It was all about meat. Meatloaf, steak, roast beef, pork chop. But if you help me find some vegetarian recipes, I'm sure I'll try to cook them. It would be best for my health. That's me anyway. Me signs such a dinner around the base. Don't bother. Doesn't really matter whether I eat or not. Connor sat down and said, of course it matters. Everyone's got to eat. He shook his head. There's no pleasing you, is there, girlie? I'm trying to be nice and figure out what you like. I want you to be happier. Mary pushed away her plate again. Pushed her plate away. Enjoy to energy to make me happy. I'm not a happy person. And you know what? I'm glad I'm not happy. Happy people are just lying to themselves. Well, fudge you too, Mary. Fudge you too. Well, if there's nothing in store for you but Missy, I guess you might as well go get started on your homework. Couple said I ate his last bite of mashed potatoes. Mary rolled her eyes and found out blue. Homework was a misery. School was a misery. Her wife was a misery. In her miserable room, Mary opened her laptop and just saw famous poems about death. She read all the things, but Annabelle Lee, the cat with the same name, and The Raven by Poe. Seven was she never seen before by Emily Dixon. The poem talked about death as a guy picking up a girl for a date with death. The fourth thing nearly lightheaded. She thought of death as a handsome black coat stranger choosing her as a one away from the boredom and misery of everyday life. She imagined he looked just like Kurt Carson. Inspired, she grabbed Mary Jane. No, I began to laugh. Oh God, there's a poem in here. Oh God, oh God. Okay, get ready for my reading of this poem. Oh death, show me your rage, ragged face. Oh death, how I long for your cheery embrace. Oh death, My life is such a misery that only you can set me free. She knew Bo was an afterlife, but Edgar, Allan Poe, and every distant rhyme, so she rhymed her poem too. Not that she survises. While she was what went before, she closed her journal and took out her homework. Algebra! Even in this book, algebra haunts me. Algebra. What use was algebra in the face of human being? So mortality. None. Well, none is that if you didn't pass the or classes, her parents would cut off that her father doled out to her every week, and she would see her for more morning jewelry. She her algebra book, picked up her pencil, and began. A few minutes later, there was a knock on the door. What? Miss Nat found the bookshop. As she doing something, she actually enjoys. Grandpa nods the door open with his foot. She was carrying a glass of milk and pink cookies, chocolate chip cookies. I thought you might need a little study for you, he said. I knew chocolate always did the trick for me. Grandpa, I'm not a little kid anymore, Mary said. You can't buy my happiness with new cookies. Okay, Grandpa, still hungry. You want me to take them away then? No, Mary said quickly. Leave them. Grandpa shook his head, smiled there. That's just place Mary said to I'm going to be around in my workshop for a while, so Gary, he said. Go on, if you need anything. I won't need anything, he said, turning back to the house and all. She waited till she was sure he had gone, and then bowed quickly. Oh, and now we're flashing forward to that. Now we're back to where we were again. Okay. Our kids are half a dying. Exactly, the voice of the darkness said. You cut your arm now. There you are. Now, I call the first couple of officers the lady choices. They don't require me to do anything but keep you here and let nature take its course. Yes, it'd be rather easy peasy for me, but not so easy for you. So, with lots of suffering, but who knows, that may appear to you more bit sad. Ah, too langsy. You like langsy? What do you mean? Yeah. Well, the answer was, she knew she wasn't not like. Dehydration is one option, the voice said. No at all. And you could start dying in a few or 3 days, or as many as 7. You're young and healthy, so I put my money on it to you away. Dividing the body of water has fascinating effects. But now fluids coming into your flesh, they can be shut down when your body starts poisoning itself, making you sicker and sicker. Once those poisons are trying to build up, you could suffer total organ failure, or heart attack, or stroke. But that's death for you, so glamorous, so relative. Are you making fun of me? The voice that came out of the mirror was tiny soft. The voice of the scale girl. Oh, my dear, I like you, Mary. And that's why I'm here to make your wishes come true. Like a genie. I said you're the one who trapped in the bottle. The voice started to chuckle. Starfish is no classic too, but that's really a slow-moving train. It takes weeks for the body to use up its stores of nutrition and break down all its proteins and turn on stuff. It can take weeks. Something that's classed as a couple of months. Mary knew her grandpa would rescue before she could start her. That never works. Grandpa comes in here and he'll find me. How? The voice asked. hear me in here. I scream. Scream all you want, Santa. It's soundproof. No one will hear you. And anyway, after a few days, you need 2 weeks to scream. So we're in Grandpa's workshop. Why was it? Why does it? Maybe that's the I said before was Frights. Which means whoever the robot belongs to is the robot created by is the one that created the robot. Michael's saying Mike decided to change his name to Frights. Mike Frights. Could it be that this is somehow I don't know. I would tell Grandpa. I feel like this is important to the lore of FNaF, but it's like ringing all the alarm bells all at once in my head of connected to FNaF 1, sister location, and Mary's grandpa is in the middle of it all. So he's either Henry or William, but I don't think it is William. It's probably Henry if it's one of the two. Then they might, in some way, shape, or form, sees Henry as his father, which would confirm that Mike comes from the Henry house, which is a whole other can of worms. Itself. I'm just gonna leave it here because, oh my god, that just blew my mind. See you guys next time where we continue on and hopefully blow my mind even more. See you guys.